Hello Red Devils, MUFC Legend here, and I'm back again with another video. So in this video, I'm going to be predicting Manchester United's lineup against Bournemouth. So the match is away, and it will be a difficult match because Bournemouth, they're in decent form. They're scoring goals and they're playing some decent football, to be honest. But we're Manchester United, we have to go to these kind of places and we need to get the points now because we're right now we're in mid-table and that's not good enough for us. We have to be challenging for, in my opinion, the best we can finish is probably fourth this season because all the other teams look very, very good. So we'll be lucky to finish in the top four, in my opinion, this season. But we need to get the points on the board. And against Everton, we beat them 2-1. It wasn't a very convincing performance, but we got the result. So against Bournemouth, I think Mourinho is going to pick a very similar team. In fact, I think I've picked the exact same team that he picked against Everton because that team looked very dynamic and it looked very good. So let's get straight into it. So it was David De Gea in goal, Luke Shaw left back, who's he's been fantastic for us. He's probably been our most consistent player. And Lindelof, he's been playing very, very well. Starting against Juventus, played very, very well. Against Everton, he played outstandingly well in my opinion. He was better than Smalling in that match. But Smalling, he's been consistent as well. So why would you break up a relationship between Smalling and Lindelof? Just keep that going and see if that turned into a very solid foundation. By Everton, the match, our defending at times wasn't that great. But when called upon, Lindelof and Smalling showed that they can defend. Apart from Smalling, obviously we gave away a penalty, which is a stupid tackle in my opinion. He should have gone to the ground. He should have stood his ground and just let Richarlison just run out of play or something. But nonetheless, we did win the game. So Ashley Young at right back, I don't prefer Ashley Young at right back in my opinion. There was a lot of times where Ashley Young was getting caught very high up the pitch for no reason at all, and we do need to get either bring in Dalot or bring in a first team right back because Valencia and Ashley Young, in my opinion, they aren't good enough to be starting for Manchester United at the moment. But Young's doing a decent job. He's not world class, obviously. So I'm not sure when Mourinho is buying Dalot. Does he think that Valencia and Young are good enough? I'm not sure. But yeah, Ashley Young right now, because Valencia is injured, so Ashley Young has to be a right back. Now CDM, this is going to be controversial, but this is a predicted lineup for what Mourinho will do, not for what I want to do. So I would have played Matic in this match. I would play Andres Pereira because Matic, he's looked very, very poor in my opinion in recent matches. He's given away stupid fouls. His tackling has been very, very poor. His man marking has been poor. His tracking back has been very, very poor. So Matic, I'm not sure whether it's fatigue, but he has been poor in my opinion in the last few games, and I would drop him for Andres Pereira, but I don't think Mourinho will drop him, so obviously he comes into the predicted lineup for our team. Paul Pogba, he's playing decently well, so you just play him, give him a run of games. And Fred, he looked okay against Everton, but in my opinion, he just needs more game time. We saw flashes where Fred was very, very good at breaking up play and dispatching the ball very, very fast, through the front line. And that's what we need. So, give Fred a couple of games as well to gel in with the squad, like he did with Lindelof and like he did with Anthony Martial. Martial has been fantastic, in the last couple of games. He's been the Martial that we saw, under Van Gaal. Very direct, very forward-running player, and he's got very confidence. He's got high confidence at the moment, and I see no reason why Martial should get dropped, other than if he has an injury. But yeah, Martial, I pray to God that he doesn't get injured, and I pray to God that he plays fantastically well until the end of the season because he has been playing very, very well, and he's been scoring as well. That's that's a bonus. But Martial, running at defenders, direct, pace, skill, he's got all the attributes to be successful at Manchester United. He just needs game time and he just needs trust from the manager, which he's getting now, and it's fantastic to see. Now right wing. This is controversial because I think some people want Sanchez at right wing, but in my opinion, I think Mata is a better player overall. He contributes more to the team than Alexis Sanchez, which is why I've put Mata in. His link-up play is fantastic, and when he plays, we play very, very fluid. We interchange passes more often than when Sanchez plays. Sanchez loses the ball a lot, whereas Mata doesn't. So I think Mata needs to be in the side as well, and up front. People want Alexis Sanchez to play up front, I think that would be a good decision, but not right now. Not coming back from injury, and not putting him straight into the team. So I would still start Rashford because they have started to build a chemistry. Rashford, Martial, and Mata. The chemistry is very, very good. So they're starting to build something there. So maintain that. Put Rashford up front, but Rashford does need to improve his performances. And I would slowly integrate Alexis Sanchez into the striker's position. I think that's his best position, and that's where he'd be more effective for us in the striker's position. And Romelu Lukaku, he came on against Everton and he looked exactly the same, even with the rest. He looked very, very poor in this decision making, and he wasn't really that sharp as well. I'm not sure what's wrong with Lukaku. He scored many goals for us last season, but this season it just seems something off about Romelu Lukaku. And if his form doesn't continue, Man United do need to buy another striker, in my opinion, a world-class striker. And Mauro Icardi is the one that's on the radar for Manchester United. Apparently, Mourinho. There's rumored reports that Mourinho is going to get backed by the board in the January transfer window, with a defender and a goal scorer on Mourinho's agenda. I'm not sure whether these reports are true, but that's what every news journal is saying. So hopefully a defender that we get is world class, because we do need a world class defender, and we do need either a winger or a goal scorer. And there are reports that Barcelona, Ousmane Dembele is available in January. I would take Ousmane Dembele in a heartbeat. He would improve our right wing so much more, and it would be fantastic to see Martial and Ousmane Dembele, on the wings of a team, and that would be fantastic. But anyway, this is the predicted lineup to face Bournemouth away on Saturday, I think it is, at 12:30 p.m. kickoff. So anyways, it's been MUFC Legend. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.